is Han. Today I'm gonna present my midterm project, Travel Stylist. So the start point of this project is to solve a problem which that when people travel, they have all kinds of reasons, and I feel if there is an app that can help me to uh, to to automatically generate some packing ideas for my trip, that would be an awesome um, bonus for my preparation. That's why I came up this design solution called Travel Stylist. I find some inspirational projects such as Packing Pro and Travel List. I find them kind of close to my idea, but not quite exactly. And Of course, there are some really great features from those apps. That's something I can learn from, such as the clean and the neat UI from the travelers, and also um, the information architecture in the Packing Pro. Why my project is unique. So basically, as I mentioned, this is a app that is about travel and the style. I see there are a lot of app just about travel. So I think there is a niche that for people who loves travel, or people who love travel and love fashion, and they care about their outfit, or sometimes they have special occasions that they can find the outfit in a such a convenient way. As the consultant, I find one of consultant who is a business manager who works in the high-end luxury fashion goods company. So she has a lot of knowledge about fashion, and her clients are pretty close to my target audience, and she gave me some tips, such as generate a lookbook by day, including accessories based on the trip questionnaire. I think that's a terrific idea. It's kind of a way to help people organize their packing by day, so people can have an easier time for thinking about what to wear each day. Also, the second consultant is Joyce Yu. She is a UX designer and a travel blogger. She loves travel a lot, so I get some ideas from her that maybe I could use some use a user profile to find out my users' color, style, brand preferences, etc. As I mentioned before, I find some apps that close to solve my problem, but not exactly. As you can see, most those apps has some features such as quick search, gender selection, customized list. However, for my niche is the fashion recommendation that can help people who have more options and ideas in terms of uh, their their style in the travel. So as for the competitors, I also find two apps that kind of close to my product direction. Which one is the Packer Travel, and another one is the Packer Point. So those two apps has their pros and cons. For example, the Pack Point has a really beautiful layout and has some good features such as weather podcast and creating multiple destinations for one single travel. For my target audience, I'm thinking about people who live in the metropolitan area, kind of between their 20s to their 50s. Definitely fashion forward, or at least care about their outfits, or they always have special occasions to attend, such as weddings or business meetings, etc. As my for my target audience research, I find out definitely there are more females are interested in this topic than male. However, there are still a lot of male interested, which is good. Also, I noticed that there are still a lot of people travel at least once a month, which I think that definitely fits my target audience. And also, there are a lot of people they travel to new destination, which the feature to help them to educate them the foreign countries culture and the restriction the feature can help them to as well. As for my personas, I picked a few um, people that I picked a few people from my target audience, and there are people who the age is between is around like 20 and to 30s. Their occupation is around style, business, or beauty industry, and their education level is between bachelor and master. So I did enhance my user story from the feedback I got from last module, which is good that I add the outcome after the user used the service. For example, in this case, is that Annie had a video chat with a professional fashion stylist from New York, and then she, um, so then came up a great solution for her upcoming trip to Singapore. And based on the enhancement of my user story, I came up a stronger task flow, so that now you can see more outcomes from the use. So and eventually the after all the after the styling section, the result will be stored in the app's database. So later on, any can the app will be even smarter to pick better options for the user. And this is the second persona which I picked Chris. He's a business associate, and he loves fashion, and he travels for work and for pleasure. So definitely is someone I'm looking for my definitely I can see him, yeah, is someone looking for my service. Same as Jay, who is a beauty blogger who is based in Los Angeles. That he travels a lot for his beauty blogging business, and he also has an Instagram account that basically he needs to update constantly. So I think he would be a great um, uh, customer for this service as well. Yeah, so speaking to Moodboard, definitely I think Moodboard inspired me a lot um, about how this product should be, and I picked I picked um, when I was creating the mood board. I was thinking two part. One is the style part, and then another is the travel part. So for the style part, I imagine my user, how my users look like. They look like people who are smart, who are sophisticated, who definitely has um, like a lot of passion and energy for life and the travel. And for the travel part, I picked some destinations that my user will go, so that so how should I combine my app to serve them with that kind of setting? Also, for the specific visual part, I did some researching on the typography and the color palette, that I think will represent my aesthetic and for the app. So for the typography, I choose the Playfair display. I think it's a very elegant, sophisticated font, but subtle. So I think it kind of fits that kind of persona, like the characteristics of my personas. And for the color plate, and I kind of thinking about something more pastel, and that's why I picked some, light blue, light gray. Also, on the other hand, I feel it could be something. I need some color to pops out. That's why I picked some bright orange, some turquoise. I find those colors very pretty. That's why they are in my options. Yeah. So far that's all my work for this project. And thank you for all the support and the feedback from my instructor and the classmates, and definitely big thank you.